Show video. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time as well. Basically, Rich Homie Quan offering $1 million for evidence he snitched on Young Thug. Now, if you don't know what's happening, I basically reported on this before. There was like a little video that came out that people were saying that Rich Homie Quan snitched. It was like off camera. A nigga was like sneakily recording. He was just talking to other niggas, saying how like saying along the lines. I'm not gonna quote it 100%, but basically saying along the lines. Why should I fuck this nigga if this nigga allegedly has something to do with my partner getting killed? If you don't know exactly what happened, when Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug was coming up, of course, Birdman came to Atlanta and did the Rich Gang thing. Basically what's going on is the nigga that what I think Lucci fuck with what Nut, you know what I'm saying? That was like Rich Homie partner as well. They was cool, whatever, and you know and that was really wife and Lucci's friend, you know. So they was cool, whatever. And for some whatever reason why, probably some gang shit, Thugger and Nut had some beef, and then later on Nut passed away. My condolences to his family. He sadly did pass away. So with that being said, like that's why they wasn't kicking it real together. We just thought they drifted apart. Niggas like, oh, Rich Homie Quan fell off or whatever. But it was like I feel like he was just being loyal to his man's Nut. Yeah, that's okay. He's being loyal to his friend that his nickname was Nut. That's still crazy. Pause. Extra pause on that. I ain't mean to make no jokes about it, but still. So he was extra loyal to Broski. And at the time, I think Rich Homie Clown was on Think It's a Game, and I think Lucci's on that label as well. So he was just being solid. He was just keeping it solid, and he didn't want no beef. So I think it was going to get to some street shit. And Rich Homie didn't want no parts of that street shit because it was like, he just going to play his shit and keep it going or whatever and doing his thing. So it was what it was. So with that being said, now we all seen that Thugger went to jail for this shit. Now after Thug, yo, Rich Homie was dropping and dropping. He was picking up some momentum. And okay, I was seeing Rich Homie too. I was like, okay, coming out, he picking up some momentum. He dropping some tracks. It was what it was. He had that little spicy interview on off the record with Ack. Saying like these niggas kind of turn their back on him. He ain't fucking with a couple of these niggas. Woo woo. Okay, you doing this thing, whatever. And then now this allegation came out, or this like little video came out, and kind of derailed him again, making his ass quiet. And they feel bad because I do like Rich Homie Quan. Like Rich Homie Quan had a wave, bro. Rich Homie Quan was doing his thing. You gotta respect Rich Homie Quan. He was doing his thing, and I thought he was talented. But yeah, with that thug shit happening, apparently some street shit, and of course at that point he had gun. He did YSL. He had gun. He had Low Key. He had all these niggas. Baby fuck with him. Like baby fuck with him tough. Lil Gotti. All these niggas was under thug, and they was just going crazy at that point. So what really could Rich Homie Quan do? At the end there, and then these niggas Lucci and Thug was going back and forth. Quan just like he just gonna stay out the way, and it was what it was at the end of the day. I do feel bad for him. Now, looking at the video, bro, the nigga caught it sneakily. It was off camera. He was probably talking to the homies about some shit. Or a nigga he knew when they was talking candidly off fucking camera. You see all these time with these interviews. Like, I ain't gonna say that, but we're gonna chop it up after. We're gonna chop it up after, you hear me? We're gonna chop it up about this off camera. So with that being said, like, we hear that all the time. I don't think it was snitching. Some nigga was just doing that, sneakily recording. So I'm not gonna say that snitching. A lot of niggas gonna say that snitching is what it is. To me, that's not fucking snitching. Nigga, you are a celebrity, if you will. Fair enough. You're not as popping as you was before, and some nigga recorded without your permission. It was what it does happen. With that being said, now there's also another argument of he should go get back for his mans. Now, again, maybe he just doesn't want to do that, bro. You focus on his career. He got a family. He ain't trying to do that. Like, a lot of the time we look at niggas like that as soft for pussy. I don't think that nigga pussy. I just think he just don't want to get into it. And he probably didn't know the beef them two brothers had. Young Thug and, Peanut and them. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't know. What's it called? The beef them boys had, so it was what it was. It was a little messy situation. It was what it was. Who cares, bro? Like at the end of the day, it sucks for Rich Homie Quan because at the end of the day, you're trying to have your career, you're trying to do your thing, and you're trying to provide for your family and your loved ones. So it does suck that it's not even blackballed in a sense Kind of is, because motherfuckers just fuck with Thug. You could see it with this Gunna shit. The only thing with Gunna is he's hot as fish grease. And honestly, with this Gunna shit, we don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with Gunna. This nigga can't miss. Like, with a gift and a curse, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta give it to him, bro. That shit knocking. That was a good album, especially this year, bro. If we look at the albums this year, especially in hip hop, that was a great fucking album. This nigga got a hit, bro. Gunna, you gotta give it to him. And at the time, well, Rich Homie did have some momentum, but it just very much died down. But at this point, Gunna can't miss. I heard some next shit Gunna was doing, bro. I think some Afrobeat shit, whatever the fuck Gunna was doing. Like, it just sounds flames. Like, this nigga can't miss. I don't know. This nigga can't miss, bro. We'll see what happens. Again, we don't have 100% until like Thug says something, or even Yak Gotti. Like, it gotta be one of them boys that say some shit. If one of them properly say something, bro, they won't know 100%. Of course, we had like YSL Mondo and like I think Lil Gotti said some shit. And sure, you could probably take that's from Thug or like somebody in the know. That's probably how Thug or Yak Gotti will feel. But until them two motherfuckers come out or even make a statement known. And remember when that shit came out and we heard like audio of Thug allegedly saying, trying to get Dirk and Lil Baby on Young Thug's project Business is Business to diss Gunna on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until we know if that was real or not, we don't know 100%. And that, with Thug just need to say something, and Kid, sorry. Yeah, God need to say something. R.I.P. Lil Kid. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro, at this time. We don't know what the fuck's happening. I do feel bad for Rich Homie Quan, though. I do. Just a nigga of circumstance. Just got caught up in circumstance. I feel bad for the bros. And I don't want a nigga to go crash out. You know what I'm saying? Southside Broski got priorities, got people to take care of. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, them other people have people to take care of too, but they took away their brother initially in the street. Hey, not every nigga trying to do that, gang. Y'all seen Top Boy. I ain't going to ruin Top Boy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Probably some niggas ain't seen that shit, so I'm gonna be quiet on it. But if y'all watch Top Boy, you seen that ending shit, bro. You seen what happened to Steph. He was moving mad when Jamie died. By the way, the one thing I don't like about Top Boy is Aaron was not in the last season after your bro died. Like, that's crazy. No, I don't know if the actor was busy or what, but that was crazy. With that being said, shit, what was I gonna say? With that being said, like, yeah, it's not always about get back and going to go spin and spin and spin. Hey, what's my nigga name? I think he changed his name now, but Shada Spence said it best, bro. What's it called? I can make that chopper spark. Either way, my homie gone. I cannot turn back the clock. You know what I'm saying? He said it the best, you heard me? He said it the best. Like, yeah, it gonna make me feel good in the moment. But he ain't gonna bring Broski back at the end of the day. You what it is. But hey, man, hey, whatever. Hey, some niggas on timing. If that's what you want to go do, that's your business. If Rich Homie don't want to go do that, that's his business. And honestly, maybe, there was just more support, or Thug had more soldiers, bro. And Rich Homie like, you know what? Y'all definitely got more soldiers. It is what it is. I ain't gonna die over this shit. I'm just go over here. Again, who knows? And again, we don't know 100%. At least, like, with the Lucci and Nut connection, God damn it, pause. We know about their situation a little bit more. And it was really locked in and tied in by the time it looks. I don't know how locked in Rich Homie Quan and Broski God Nut was locked in. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we'll see what happens. I do feel bad for Rich Homie, but I don't think Broski snitched. Motherfucker gonna say he snitched. We'll see what happens with this shit. Honestly, I blame, not even blame, but ever since my nigga 1090J came, been showing niggas paperwork and all this shit, like, hey, this snitching thing came back to effect and niggas is really looking into this shit. I'm not saying people don't snitch and they shouldn't. Hey, if you snitch, if you portray a certain lifestyle or you were involved in a certain lifestyle and you snitch, bro, you know what I'm saying? It holds weight to certain niggas and certain niggas is gonna clown you and say you ain't real, and that's perfectly fair. But at the same time, not everything is snitching. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was just talking to motherfuckers like he knows and shit and explaining why he ain't really fuck with dude, you know what I'm saying? And a random nigga was just recording and he put down that ain't snitching, bro. That was just circumstance. It was what it was. at the end of the day. But yeah, man. What do y'all feel about that? Put your comments down below. Check out the links in the description. Besides all this, your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. The Black TJ there while doing this thing. My name is Bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, try to hear a little bit more. You hear me? I'm going to slime some peace out, gang. Aye.